Welcome back to KOAM News at noon. We have got another pretty decent day for us. We're cloudier today. We're not as warm as we were yesterday, but quite mild. And as mentioned earlier, it is the meteorological first day of spring, while the official first day of spring is still a ways away. However, we have a couple of alert days in our forecast for Thursday and Friday as we're watching thunderstorms with heavy rain. We've already got some flood watches in place across the region. So let's take a look at those first. Here's the flood watches. Delaware, Benton, McDonald, Berry counties until noon. These officially start tomorrow evening and then again run till noon Friday. And then just a wee bit of Delaware County, there's a flood warning, which this one's very specific until Saturday at 2:06. And this is for the Illinois River near Watts. So already getting some concerns out there as that river is expected to crest at 16 feet, and right now it's at 5. Here's a look at what we're looking at in terms of rain. We've got rain for everybody. We're all going to get in on this rain action, but along and south of I-44 is where we could see some of those higher amounts of rain in excess of 2 inches. On top of that, there may be a stray rumble of thunder or two way far south here today. I don't think we're really going to see much of anything. Tomorrow, though, this dark green area, which has not really changed since this morning, right along and south of I-44, we could see a strong storm or two. We're not looking at widespread severe weather, anything like what we saw Monday, but there may be a stronger storm or two that produces maybe some small hail and some gusty winds. So here's what's taking place. We got the clouds. As we go into the overnight, we get a break in the clouds briefly before they start to return as we head into Thursday morning. As we go through the morning, we'll see a few stray showers, maybe a rumble of thunder into the early afternoon. And then as we head into the evening, say around 5, 6 o'clock, we'll start to see more shower and thunderstorm activity build into the area. And take a look at 6, where the biggest concentration is, right along and south of I-44. Rain continues to overspread the area, but as mentioned, the heaviest precipitation is going to be right where these flood advisories are. Now, as we go into early Friday morning, say between midnight and 1 a.m., there's a brief pause, a little dry slot that forms before additional showers and thunderstorms begin to roll through the area as we head into early Friday morning. Now, the good news is, one thing we have been talking about is that snow potential, and as you see, it's dwindled significantly. We're not looking at much in terms of wintry weather Friday morning. Could be some light snow, shouldn't add up to much, and then we're going to be warm immediately following that. 7th and range line, we are cloudy out there. We've seen a few peaks of sun here and there, but really not all that much. And at 20th and range line, MoDOT camera there, traffic flowing nicely, but flowing nicely under cloudy skies. Back to our current conditions. Here's what we're looking at. We're at 56 in Joplin with a north breeze at 14. I went out earlier and boy, that breeze was chilly. Across the area, here's what we're looking at. 54 Iola, 58 Parsons, Chetopa, Miami, 57 Neosho. That's sitting at 55 in Carthage. Still looking at a high of about 62 degrees. Forgot to take that windy off. The winds have calmed down. We're just going to be cloudy through the afternoon and into the early evening hours. We'll see that brief clearing for a bit and eventually drop back down to a pretty chilly 41 degrees for our overnight low. So let's take a look at the 7-day. Alert days again, tomorrow and Friday. We're keeping an eye on that for you. Then as we head into Saturday, maybe a shower, but we start to warm up. A pretty decent Sunday for us. Still mild temperatures, 70 Monday, 60 next Tuesday with some additional shower chances out there. So the next several days honestly don't look too bad in terms of temperatures. We've just got some storms, some heavy rain, and some flooding concerns that we're keeping an eye on as we head into tomorrow night.
Yeah, it seems like it could be a pretty wet next 7 days.
Yeah, we need the rain. It's just unfortunately as we head into tomorrow, we're getting a little too much too quickly. So for those folks in those flood-prone areas, if you are aware of where those are, you need to make sure that you are planning your commute and your evening and your Friday morning appropriately.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Chris. Well, stick around. We're making Alabama firecrackers after the break.